Howdy, y'all. We're driving through the cornfields of central Ohio this time. We're no longer in southeastern Ohio. As you can see to my left, there's some beautiful corn. And on my right, there's also some more beautiful corn. Welcome back, guys. Good morning. How you doing? Sharon and I are currently on our way to the very last stop in this homecoming tour. This is actually going to be a place I've never fished before, unlike absolutely everything else that we've fished throughout this entire trip. I had planned on ending the trip yesterday, but I got a call from a certain someone who also makes YouTube channels. He goes by the name of Chris's Outdoor Adventures, or I don't know. Chris Beulah hit me up. He's like, hey man, I just stumbled upon this crazy river and it's got good smallmouth in it. I heard you're sucking it up on the hocking. Want to link up with me at the end of your trip and catch some smallmouth? And of course, I'm not gonna turn that down. So we're on our way to the creek right now. Should meet up with Chris in about 20 minutes. And hopefully we can catch some smalls, some bronze bag, small jaws. That'd be pretty nice since I haven't got my fix yet. I need my fix. I need my smallmouth fix. Oh god. Oh my god, look who decided to show up. I don't even know where to start. First of all, you're late. Second of all, which mom did you have to beat up to steal that car? It's Chris. You stole from the Amish? They don't drive cars, dude. I'm surprised you didn't come in a horse and buggy. Alright, Chris has made it 30 minutes late. That's my job. I'm supposed to show up late. Chris, like I said earlier in today's video, he found this spot, called me up, and he's like, yo, pretty decent spot, full of smallmouth. I like smallmouth, and I kind of like fishing with him. So we've linked up this morning, and we're gonna try to catch some of these fish. You said it's like a pretty, it's beautiful, right? Yeah. It's picturesque. Kind of like the Hocking River, only, you know, it's not a freaking...
Did you catch anything there?
Dusty river. I mean, I caught... Let's just not talk about it. It's pretty dusty.
Here's the plan. We're not going to technically do a river float. We're going to do a river wade, but we're going to make it easy on ourselves by using two cars. So we're going to drop my car here, take John's car a mile upriver, walk the mile or so back down, and drive back to John's, and you'll be on your way home. It's going to hurt my neck after a little bit.
One thing Chris didn't know is we only have 2 seats in this car right now. We'll have to just make do.
Oh, the doors are not closed. Oh,
there you go.
We're in.
Solid.
Okay.
For once, I'm gonna need you to be a backseat driver.
You're gonna go left,
okay.
And then I'll tell you when to pull off.
Do we have to actually get in the water, or how does this work? Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm a little afraid of getting wet. Oh, it's a Rocky. She cranked it. That was an aggressive freaking strike. Look at that. Got the skunk off. New species for the homecoming tour. Not the one we're after though. These guys are pretty aggressive. They like to get mixed in with the smallmouth. This right here, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, is a rock bass. It's in the same family as a largemouth, smallmouth, bluegill, crappie, but it's not what we're after. They're pretty fish though, and they run in these creeks. A lot of them in Hocking. Surprised we didn't catch any in the Hocking, but I guess they're here too. Hopefully run into a few more of these guys. See, little dude? What is going on?
What the hell?
There's like a migration going on right now. They're so spooked, not a single one. I actually just bumped one in the tail. There's so many smallmouth.
Dude, we're on like the most loaded little creek on the... Look at the ones in the back are like 18 inches.
I've never seen so many smallmouth in a tiny creek like this. There's so many smallmouth. I threw my crankbait over there, and not a single one bit, but I actually ran over the tail of one because it was so smallmouth dense.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. This is just the most frustrating thing on earth.
This creek is better than I thought it was population-wise, but they're just not biting.
No, there's like not a single fish in here that we could probably even pay to bite. Not enough money in the world could pay to get one of those fish to open up its mouth.
Like, I'm throwing live crawfish.
Yeah. Got one, Chris. Yep, I got one.
Finally caught a small.
Only this guy right here can throw into a school of like 30 smallmouth and pull out a fat rock bass. Just soak this moment in, guys, because this is the only moment you're gonna get today. Just soak it in. Yeah, rock bass. Rock bass and the school smallies. Like, it looks like I'm looking into a koi pond right now, but instead of koi, it's smallmouth bass. Okay, we're not even gonna do a majestic release. He's just gonna go back. What if that'll get him riled up though? Maybe if you start catching a few fish, they'll like start getting more antsy. Oh, smallmouth. No, it's a largie. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on. You probably can't hear a word I'm saying, but I don't know if you know this, but we hike this river to catch smallmouth, and pretty much only smallmouth. Yeah, largemouth. What the? I want to fish at least that one section once more. I don't want to give up.
Are you sure there's a bridge to go across?
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing. You see that?
Try and catch it. Try and catch it, yeah.
Oh my god, look at all the fish too. You have a polarizer on?
Yeah.
Look at those fish. Oh my. Yo, I'm gonna get that drone. Okay, we're on top of this bridge right now. I'm gonna walk back to the car and I spotted a drone in the water. Got it. I got it. You filming?
You're right, I'm pissed once I see that.
I caught a freaking drone. Did not catch a smallmouth. Did not catch.
The hell is that?
We didn't catch what we were after, but I caught a drone.
A Skyrider. Is that thing all plastic?
Yeah, pretty much. It's got a camera on it. This is pretty. It's like.
Wow.
It's actually like been broken. Look, it's got a zip tie on it too. Whoever was flying this thing probably didn't deserve to have it, and it pretty much belongs to the river. Got a free drone though. I bet it still works. Yeah. Okay. Can we try to catch some smallmouth now?
Oh! One last prop. Go, go, go! Oh! It works! It freaking works! Holy shit! Ow! Oh!
This is our last chance to catch a smallmouth. My last chance to catch an Ohio smallmouth for a long time. I need to make this happen, you guys. I'm a sore loser. I can't just give up like this. I need a smalls. That doesn't feel like a rock bass, even though it probably is. Yeah, no, it is. It's a rock bass. Bunch of smallmouth under this bridge. This is where we started at the beginning of the morning, and there's plenty more than there was about 4 hours ago. But of course, the only ones that are hungry are the rock basses. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a smallmouth.
Smallmouth.
All that work.
I'm over here trying to catch rock bass because I'm so freaking bored, and we've just given up hope, and I caught a smallmouth. Can you believe this? On a crappie nibble. Unreal. He can't even catch him on a live crayfish, but I can catch him on an artificial crappie nibble.
That's how this day's going.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, come on, come with me. We're gonna get a slow-mo release of this guy. We're ending this trip on a smallmouth. Can you believe that? The fish we've been after since freaking day one. That's what's up, baby. Hey y'all, what's going on? I don't know if you guys recognize this, but we're back in Indiana. We're driving through the infamous windmill strip. This is where all the windmills are at, but we figured this would be a good time to turn the camera and let you guys know that we are homeward bound. We're making great timing here. Every time I say that we hit traffic, but we're making good timing. Got like maybe 2 hours left in this drive. Beautiful, awesome. Today was kind of an interesting day, to say the least. I don't think I've ever seen so many creek smallmouth in my entire life, and I don't think I've ever caught so little of those smallmouth that I saw. Pretty frustrating when you hear about a hot bite, you get on the water and it's dead. You got to think about it from this way. One of which, I was out there with my good buddy Chris. We're having a good time. We're wading in the water, just chilling, you know, soaking up all those good vibes. I think the most important thing is that, you know, I got to link up with him, and I got a half day of fishing in before we ended this tour. The gap is closed, and the homecoming gap is starting to kind of come to full circle here. I'm gonna link up with my dad, who is back home, of course, and my mom, and we're just gonna chill with them for a bit, reminisce on this amazing trip. And what else are we gonna do, Jaron? Eat some good food, maybe, possibly, get this car unpacked. It smells like wet, soggy butt in this car. realized I could actually catch like, you know, good fish out of
That was part of the first hawking trip. That was probably hawking canoe one
That was the
day.
first one.
Watching marvelous.
These are classic.
Love that. Look at this Superman. Ta-da, ta-da, Superman. I know I've done seen this with
I know, you see it.
Making your mom happy.
Look at smallest spot.
Yeah, here. This is where you got your starting at a young age. That's right.
I think I like those better than the ones I got now.
We could get you a pair of those.
I want the exact same pair though. I have a feeling those are probably grandma's and I found them. Those look like a pair that grandma would wear.
They do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they
That was
Look at
that was also like X too.
Yeah, like she had Daisy on the boat.
Yeah, she didn't like that. Remember, she did not.
There's me on the
Like
boat.
Michigan, that's you.
Yeah.
Michigan.
That's what Jimmy. That was the night you stayed out so late and scared us to death
Yeah,
because
you
nobody
guys-
called us. We called.
You guys called
the cops.
James.
We called the
You-
cops.
you
Well,
called
James.
the cop.
Yeah, the cop.
You called
yeah.
the cops. My uncle James.
So you guys just having a bang up time.
Oh, yeah.
Out till what, 3?
It was late.
Yeah. It was worth it for that
I was
catfish.
very upset.
I was so big one.
That's what we just were.
That's literally.
I walked those railroad tracks when I was waiting on you guys to come down to the cabin.
Holy smoke, that is so weird.
No wonder.
That's what we were like.
Like Zurich.
That's the other side of Lake Zurich. The first time. That was the first place I ever fished. Right there.
Was it really?
Remember you took.
Oh,
that was
that's
the
right.
first place you
That's right.
ever took me to fish was Lake Zurich. That place. Right
Well, the first place I ever took you to fish was the fishing tournament in Hoffman Estates, but you didn't catch anything.
there. Oh really? Oh, and then but that was the first place I ever caught fish.
Caught fish.
Yeah.
And then that and the
I
trout
caught like
farm.
10 bluegill there.
Yeah.
I took you to Lake Zurich.
Yeah. you
Yep.
did.
Remember the fish?
That was kind of that and Banana Lake were kind of
Well, folks, I am officially pooped. I am so wiped after doing a nice crisp 7-hour drive. I'm finally happy to be back in Illinois. And most importantly, I'm happy to get these videos out for you guys. This was such a straightforward and like seemingly simple trip, but I couldn't have asked for a better team, a better group of people to do this with, and a better set of spots to, you know, stop off and do this homecoming tour at. The Hocking River, you know, Lake X, fishing these random small little creeks, going back to the old swamps that I used to fish at in college. It's just like, it makes me nostalgic, I'm not gonna lie. But with that being said, I definitely urge you guys to take a trip like this as well. You know, link up with some of your family members or friends and hit the water, hit the road. It doesn't have to be a big trip. Maybe it can be like a 20-minute commute. But just bond with someone, try to find some peace out in the water or in the woods or maybe wading through a swamp. Like whatever it may be, try to enjoy yourself. Find the simple things within a day's worth of fishing, filming, or hiking to kind of just escape. I am signing out though. I'm going to bed, and I really hope you guys have an insanely good weekend and catch many fish. As always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.
We're gonna end this day on this last crappie. Sun's starting to go down. Probably gonna stay out here for a couple more minutes. See you next time on Fishing the Midwest.